Cat from On the Balcony with Cat, and again, this is my balcony. My beans are, as you can see, growing really well. My corn is leaning over. I don't know if it's getting enough sunlight because the beans might be shading it out. And my cucamelons are also starting to grow secondary leaves. So, look at the size of the leaves on these beans. And I've got my Viking purple potatoes growing rather well, although they're starting to hit the stage where they're falling over. I can't really heel them in much more because the bag just isn't deep enough, but hopefully if they fall over it's not that big of a deal. So, but they are still growing quite well and looking healthy. I moved my, what is it? My mini bell peppers out, as well as another couple of dwarf pomegranate tree seedlings. So I'm trying to harden these off and get them ready for outdoor planting. Brought them out here. I set them in the corner. Sorry about the shaky handwork, as always. I set them in the corner to start getting used to things. And they're growing well. Hope to get them acclimated. Today is another gray and cool day, comparatively speaking. It's been rather warm and sunny up until today, and now it's not even quite, it's just a bit over 65 degrees today. In other news, in the corner there, you will see I now have raspberry seed plants. They were given to me by a very nice lady by the name of Renee. Very, very nice lady. I didn't know at the time that she offered them to me that they were wild raspberries that she had transplanted into her yard at one point. And she's getting ready to move, so she was digging up a lot of the plants that she had planted and was giving some of them away. So I have raspberries now. I don't know how well those will do, but I've got actually 2 buckets of them that I potted up. I cut them back a bit to hopefully give them a chance to root. I really don't know how well they'll do here though, or in buckets to begin with, since they're wild raspberries. She also gave me, if I can get over there, my balcony's getting a little crowded with plants, as you can probably see. She also gave me another blueberry bush. She didn't know the variety though, so I don't know what variety of blueberries these are, but they've got flowers on them. And again, I trimmed it back a bit. It still needs to be potted up, I think, but she had this one in a pot already, and it was just growing beside her house. So, but it seems to be healthy enough. Again, I don't know what the variety is, so it'll be interesting to see how the berries turn out, if they turn out. And I hope I can actually get them growing. These are, of course, the blueberries, the blue crop blueberries that I bought. So I moved them both up here. She also gave me a blackberry bush, again, wild, that she had planted in her yard. This one looks kind of sad and sorry and bedraggled though. I had to cut down a lot of the broken and damaged branches, so it's in need of potting up. It's got roots coming out the bottom of the pot she put it in though. So it's got huge roots. I just need to get it into another pot. My Yukon Gold potatoes are down to just this one, which has fallen over a couple of times, and that tiny little spindly one. But it seems to be doing better now that it's just the two of them. So I don't know whether or not it'll continue to grow or not. I don't know what's going on with my cherry tomatoes. They have blossoms, but none of the blossoms are opening or setting fruit. So I don't know. I don't know if I need to pot them up into bigger pots or what. I know they're getting kind of tall, and I've got hummingbirds flying around twittering at me because they want to come to the feeder. And I'm out here blocking them, I guess. I had one actually fly up yesterday and feed even though I was out here on the balcony. So I love hummingbirds. I love seeing them. Again, you know, if I could get it in focus. The blossoms are there, they're just not doing anything. So I don't know if I'll get cherry tomatoes or not. Still working on getting rid of spider mites. So you can see it's really messing with my apple tree here. Don't know. The other apple tree looks like it's doing okay. And my Nanking cherry took a little bit of damage, but it seems to be bouncing back, so. And my oldest and tallest dwarf pomegranate seems to be doing well enough. My Traveler Strain jalapeno is growing well. Out here, another dwarf pomegranate, and the other bin of dwarf pomegranates. I went ahead and I got rid of those two scrawny, scraggly lettuce sprouts that just weren't doing anything. I decided I wanted to repurpose the soil, so I just went ahead and pulled them up and tossed them in my compost bin. So, yeah, a couple of more dwarf pomegranates. So, as you can see, everything's growing pretty well, other than the peas. Oh, and the carrots. All but one of the little carrots died off. So I still have one growing. I don't know if it'll make a carrot or not, but I'm going to leave it there until it dies off or grows a carrot. This pea pod seems to be only producing one pea. I don't know if that's normal, since I've never grown peas before. But, yeah, only one of the peas in the pod seems to be developing. The rest of the plants kind of sort of look okay. I mean, they wilted quite a bit for a while, and I had to trim back some of the dead and dying leaves, but they came back. This one still seems to be hanging in there. And this one with the one single pea pod on it is hanging in there. So, yeah. Oh, I haven't made an update for a while because I've been dealing with migraines for the last week and a half, so that hasn't been much fun, and I haven't really had the energy to try and do an update. But hey, I'm back, and I'm trying to get it out here. Whoop, hello bee. My Cherokee purple tomato is actually growing further now, so it's actually starting to look a little better, so I'm hoping it'll actually grow well enough to produce tomatoes. My strawberries are setting in really well, so I think by next year I'll have maybe a decent crop of strawberries. So yeah, and harvested and made a salad out of my lettuce in the craft room and reset it up and for new lettuces and got those started. So yep, that's pretty much it. That's kind of the update. Hope everything's growing well for all of you folks, and that your gardens are doing well, and that you're having a chance to get out and do stuff. And I'll see you next time. Take care. I'll clip in the clip I took of my indoor lettuce and tag it at the end of this. So anyway, until next time, take care. I'm kind of scatterbrained because, well, coming off a week of migraines, it doesn't really leave you much thinking capacity. Thoughts, comments, questions, advice? Feel free to email me at onthebalconywithkat@live.com. Bye-bye. Well, this is my hydroponically grown lettuce, and I have decided that I'm going to actually harvest it today because I want a salad, and it looks just too tasty to resist. So even though it hasn't fully headed out, I'm actually going to go ahead and harvest this, clean this up, clean it out, and reset it and actually plant 4 more lettuces in it and see how it goes. So this is the end of this hydroponic lettuce. That's the last you'll see of it. Not absolutely certain, but I think I've got some sprouts in the eggshell that has tobacco in it. Don't know. I mean, I see 2 little green leaf-like things, but that could be anything. Still waiting, though. Well, I harvested and ate my lettuce, and I don't know if it was because I grew it myself or just the variety of lettuce it was, but wow, that was one of the best salads I've had in a while. But I wanted to just kind of come back in before I take this all apart and show you guys the root system on that head of lettuce. Clean, white, healthy, amazing. Definitely going to set this up and see if I can't get 4 heads of lettuce growing in this next time. So, just wanted to show you guys that. Ah! Whoops, as I almost dropped my camera as well as that. Set up and starting again. I have already planted the seeds, and in about a week they should hopefully germinate.